All right, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So it came from the Bronx, Morris Park, supporting Gonzalo Duran, who's the vice chair of the Bronx Conservative Party, the party that got Christy Marmorato elected for city council over March Velasquez. And I was out there supporting him and Stephanie Liggio, who was running against Carl Hasty in the 83rd district in the Bronx, and Knocker helping out for Tina Forte, who's running against AOC that covers Queens and the Bronx. So make that clear. I was out there this morning, just came from the train station, got interrupted by a friend, asked for a swipe. I don't have it, so let's talk about this topic, right? Recently we heard that this morning that, and by the way, long live Israel, down with the Hamas, fuck with our lifetime, fuck them all. Long live Israel. So, but going forward, this conversation, that the news came out today that police commissioner, the real police commissioner, New York police commissioner, Phil Banks, had resigned from the mayor's office as deputy mayor for public safety. So basically, that position entitled of him overseeing the NYPD, the FDNY, and NYC OEM that is commissioned by Zachary Iscol, a guy that I fuck with, a guy that I respect. Zachary Iscol, a person that I respect, who ran for controller in 2021. So the news was that Phil Banks resigned from his position amidst the federal investigations that is on him and his boy, the indicted New York City Mayor Eric Adams. So I want to get my 2 cents about this. I want to get my thoughts about this, right? It was long overdue. It was really long overdue. It was no surprise because I have a big feeling that with that conversation that Eric had with Kathy Hochul, or our governor, she told him that, look, I heard, and my people, Team Hochul, Team Governor's Office, heard that through the grapevine, that one of the most prestigious lawyers in New York State politics, Lisa Zornberg, left the administration because she gave you and your team advice to fire not only Winnie Greco and to fire Tim Pearson, and you gave her the finger, and you told her no, we're not going to do that because Tim Pearson and Winnie Greco are the two main people, one of the two people that made me mayor. Okay, we found out that you disrespected Lisa Zornberg, which was before the chief counsel to the mayor's office, chief legal counsel to the mayor's office. Now you drew the line. Now you crossed the line, Eric. Now you crossed the line because you put a bad taste in our mouth because Lisa was one of the real ones. Lisa was one of the great ones. And you put a bad taste in our mouth because you decided to give her the finger and not listen to her advice. The advice that could have saved you from the shit that you're in right now. Now, this is the ultimatum here. You're going to do what I tell you to do, or I'm going to remove you as mayor of New York City. So, of course, Eric knows that Hochul could do what she wants and put him on charges and remove him as mayor. And then once that happens, we have backpack Jumaane Williams as mayor for 90 days, 80 days, until the special election, until Cuomo comes in as mayor on a special. Adams knew that Hochul was not fucking around. Hochul doesn't play no games. Hochul will never let a black mayor ruin her chances of being reelected in 2026. She's not gonna let no black mayor that everybody in politics know. I know a lot of journalists that cover legislation, or the legislative journalists know that mingles with the Republican Party, mingles with the conservatives, mingles with the reactionaries, mingles with the Trumpers, mingles with the MAGA folks. And everybody know that Eric Adams does this. Everybody know that Eric Adams mingles with Republicans. She was not going to let Mayor Eric Leroy Adams, who mingles with Republicans, screw her chances of getting reelected in 2026, especially if Lee Zeldin runs for that seat. Now, of course, Eric didn't want to get rid of Phil Banks, because the reason Eric is able to do what he do with running around the city all over the 5 boroughs, act like Mr. Untouchable, was Phil Banks' hand-picked security detail. And like I tell y'all before, that Phil Banks' security detail is that Bull Dyke chick, the Bull Dyke chick with the ponytail, not the one that he fucks with, not the one that he rocks with. It's the other one, the one that is like the darker skinned, a little more chubbier, in the face, Bull Dyke type one. And the little fucking wavy-haired, light-skinned fella. That's Phil Banks' hand-picked security detail. The ones that have that body language, like they want to shoot people. They just want to pull out their gun and shoot everybody. I see that. And the other guy with the fucking beard that like he let dictate shit. They was been protecting Eric Adams from all criticism in public with the help of making sure that their minions, such as Winnie Greco, such as Frazier, and Ingalls Lewis Martin, and all the other characters have security detail. And I know this. We all know. A lot of legislative journalists knows that these characters have security detail. They have NYPD security detail masquerading as assistants, comms people, and body people. They have guns and they wear badges. And as I mentioned before, guys, about Phil Banks, is that Phil Banks, he makes sure that certain people get security detail, and people understand that when those people get security detail, it's a lot that you cannot do when they're around. Because cops, and it's, like I said before about community affairs, there's a lot of them in community affairs, like they oversee the protests. There's some good people. They actually care. There's some good people. They're here to protect everybody. And I know them, right? There's some good people, and they help me out a lot of ways when I got some shit with some other assholes, you know? But when those people are around and there's like press conferences and like rallies they have, it can get real different for protesters. We're different protesters. If you want to protest an event that the mayor have or any of his minions have, they will try to weaponize a law. Like what happens is like the Phil Banks will tell his security people to tell community affairs to fucking like exploit community affairs and threaten anybody that heckles these people and tell them like, look, if you keep on heckling, we're gonna arrest you with disorderly conduct. It's fucking crazy. This happens a lot. Phil Banks is known for that. Phil Banks did whatever he had to do to make sure that his boys, such as Eric Adams, Ingalls Lewis Martin, the OTI commissioner, Winnie Greco, Tim Pearson, and all these other crony characters in the mayor's office didn't get criticized at all. That was his job to make sure. We all know how he weaponized them. And the same thing with the suppression of the press. He made sure that the media doesn't get the cover, like the mayor in the bag. It's a lot of things he did. Real dirty bastard. His time was coming. His time came. He had to leave. Eric knew that Hochul wasn't fucking around. And if he, like I said, everybody know that the police commissioner, so-called police commissioner, is sent by the feds to watch over the NYPD, watch over Adams' people. But let's make this clear. Let's make this real clear. I gotta go to my house. Let's make this real clear that we all know that the current one, the so-called public relations one, Thomas Dolan, he just did for the FBI. make sure Eric don't fuck up the investigation, and make sure that the rank and file police officers doesn't intimidate witnesses and shit like that. That's what he's there for, to oversee it. But it was a long time coming that he had to resign from the mayor, from the mayor's team. But let me make this clear. And this right here, 2 more people have to go. It's a lot of people gotta go, but I'll make this clear. And I'll say this in this video. 2 people gotta go left. It's Fabian Levy, the deputy mayor for public safety, and I said 2 people gotta go is Fabian Levy, the deputy mayor for public safety, and one more person is Kayla Mamlak-Ortiz, his so-called press secretary. Those 2 are just as problematic as Phil Banks. And Phil Banks and Fabian Levy work together. And what I'm talking about is, like I said, the games they play, especially this public safety, the commissioner, deputy commissioner of communications, Fabian Levy, he played his game of where it's like, if you don't get on your knees and kiss his ass and kiss Mayor Adams' ass, he'll give you he'll make it hell for you and trying to get fucking scoops of stories for the mayor's office and the city council. Fabian Levy and his little minion, Kayla Mamlak-Ortiz, are known for removing people from press lists, remove people from press releases, press schedules, and not taking those people questions on All Topic Tuesday. That's why, like, when people say, like, well, Chris, why you don't go to All Topic Tuesday? Well, why the hell I'm gonna sit down somewhere where I'm not gonna be called on? It's a waste of my time. I can do other things and help people out other ways for that hour from 11:30 to 12:30 or 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So let's get that clear. Like I said, look, Phil is out, but the 2 people that gotta go next is Fabian Levy and Kayla Mamlak-Ortiz. So I gotta go with I'm not saying happy, but October 7th is a sad day. Long live Israel, down with Hamas. I'm not going out to a fucking Winter Lifetime rally to fucking, nah, I don't need that shit. So, that's all I gotta say. It's, let me see what times I gotta fucking charge my phone. 2:20, and I got a message from Brooklyn Emerge. 2:21, Brooklyn Emerge, they tagged me something. So, October 7th, sad day. Long live Israel, down with Hamas. Long live Israel, down with Hamas. It's fucking disgusting shit. Like I said, yo, fuck Winter Lifetime, I fucking need to sign. But I had to get my opinion about this. I just came from the Bronx, supported Stephanie Liggio, Gonzalo Duran, and Tino Forte's campaigns. I made a video about that earlier in the Bronx, Morris Park. So I'm about to live off, and take care. Happy Monday, 7th October, 2024. Later.